Продолжаем с вами играть Хогварс. Всем приятного просмотра. Так, сейчас мы немного настроим.
Building down here.
Конечно, можно и туда пойти.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more nodes around here. What could they be building?
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo! Accio! Revelli! Accio! Bombarda!
Ладненько. Просто как бы там, ну, это как-то странно. Ладно, хер. Хер. Завыпа член давал, хер, балядина. Мне интересно, что он нам скажет делать с яйцом дракона, которого мы... Ай-яй-яй, я понял, уйди нахуй! Придёшь.
Let's get this over.
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Please don't rebellion.
Bombard! Confringo!
Так, по предметам надо еще узнать, что у нас вообще есть. Где? Что, поджигать надо? Понятно.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
А, я понял, ёбаный в рот. Какая-то...
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Блять! Ёбаные луны! Найдем пару, блядь.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
Welcome sight indeed.
Болванчиков, которые нахер не нужны.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher.
Она сказала, что мне маленький футляр необычной формы со странным символом на нем. Она была уверена, что из гоблинского металла, но не смогла его открыть. Она хотела работать вместе со мной. Мирами? Да, но откуда вы? Жена профессора Фита, она рассказывала мне о работе и про футляры, я тоже знаю. С таких почтением говорил о гоблинах в нашем уме и мастерстве, не совершил оттого, никогда не ожидал. Жена Ведьма, не волшебник, не относился ко мне с таким уважением, под это сомнительное введение, раз же ее изучить, футляра ее создание позволил мне самостоятельно опускать замок. Когда мы разговаривали, я предпочел ответить своими открытиями. Прибыл новое последование Ранрока, и мы начали копать, и в конце концов мы впервые нашли хранилище. Ранрок был в ходке, но пришел в ярость, когда я рассказал ему о мирам, чем меня за доверие к ведьме. Когда я узнал, что ее убили, я думаю, что Ранрок убил ее. Хочу это верить, но я не знаю. После изменилось, я видел, как сила из хранилища меняет Ранрока, да и всех. Спасибо за то, что рассказал. Я рассказывал вам все это, чтобы вы понимали, что стоит на кону. Ранрок так и не отыскал все в дневнике гроба. Именно, блядь, пока вы говоришь, что... Прежде чем что-то расположено под замком. Меня тревожит, если Ранрок находится в книге, боюсь, нас ждет большая война. Ждите меня. Блять, ну мне этого гоблина единственного жалко. Вот единственного. Так, что там у нас? Остался Себастьян, походу, насколько я помню, да? Изучение шахты... Да? Себастьян? Забытое яйцо... Так, давайте, наверное, сейчас с Себастьяном поговорим раз. Ой, блядь. Ну, самое ближайшее это вот сюда. Вместиться. И к нему на всех парах. Потом забытое яйцо дракона выполним. Забытое яйцо дракона выполним. И... пойдем Себастьяна, а там уже видно будет, как это, ну, блядь, ну да, естественно, пошел я нахуй. Как всегда, блядь. Что там, блядь? Неизвестный предмет до шеи. Сейчас мы эти шарики лопнем. А хуй вам. Хуй вам. До свидания. Так, а тут у нас что? Где я нахожусь? Гнездо гриппа-грифа. Ну, ладно, у меня гриппа-грифы есть. Тем более у меня там... Блять, понял, не дурак. Так, погоди, нам куда? Вообще... Погоди, задание. Ты же отметил. А, это и есть еба? Так, ладно. Ебаная этой кляку, ладно.
Looks rather dark in there.
You're here. Good.
Nice to see you here.
Accio! Freezer! Bombarder! Potato! Accio! Confringo! Bingo!
Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Вышел. Не звучало. Так,
I'm sure
ладно.
that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Йо,
At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelli!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio!
Это... Сейчас снаряжение. Так, сколько вы мне там даете? 56. Вот это. Хуйня. Вот это неизвестно. Давайте пока его оденем. Пока что его. Потом в выручай комнату зайдем и будем исследовать.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Confringo! Revelio! Accio!
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Так, а что тут надо сделать?
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I surmise if it was important, it's worthy of further study.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Bones are stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Accio. Pulso. Revelio. Pulso. Accio. Confringo. Bombado.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Accio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Confringo. Bombardo. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Bombardo. Pulso. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
Так, блядь.
Revelio.
Это понятно, мы оттуда пришли.
Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Defender. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio.
Значит, тут костей нету, да?
Revelio.
Погоди. Вот кости.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones. Nice. Before we trudge on further, just
Revelio.
the student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Ебать.
There we go. Something.
Бомбарды куда-то сюда.
Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should...
Accio.
How gracious of you.
I try. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with guilt. That worked. Keep going.
Rebellion. Revelio.
Стух.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's students are so entranced with this place.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end.
Dead end. Lovely.
All that Revelio.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Accio. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
Now that you say it out loud, it sounds absurd. But I have another idea. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Так, ладно. Блять. Так, ладно. Выход есть всегда, как говорится. Выход есть всегда. Не, ну он такой, типа, давай это, давай это, Себастьян это, Себастьян тоже такой. Блядь, лучше ныть я готов был уже писаться с ним. Случайно. Я пошел. Вот я сейчас. Бля, я походу. Погоди. Куда? А, тут мы были. Сейчас, погоди, Себа. А, ну да. Погоди, а мы... А, да, все правильно, мы пришли отсюда. Значит, нам надо... Сюда. Туда. Если я не ошибаюсь, нам не туда. Тема нам сюда.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian.
Нормально. Нет. Я поставлю вот так вот. Потом Бомбарду я поставлю сюда. Нет, вот это вот сюда. Бомбарду сюда.
We agreed to it all, but it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks I'm ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Goblins will be summoned. Aha! There you are. What are you doing? What is it? Were you in that dangerous vault? Put me there!
Блять, это мне... Окей, я не гордый. Я не гордый. Пусть сегодня.
Was that your best?
Uncle, to the right. They're closing in.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why?
Братан, я уже как бы ее использую, окей? Тебя не ебет, да? То, что у меня 2 ячейки запретных заклинаний уже.
Revelio.
На войне, как бы, знаешь, все средства хороши быть. Так.
Revelio.
All those new expensive tools you bought, and you leave them on platform 9 3/4. You are damn lucky that the station... Simon, don't lose that too.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Пойдем проверим, что там у нас. Родились у нас гипогрифчик и этот единорожек. Да, только мне до начала что надо. Если я пойду сейчас туда, то там сделать. Кстати, да, ёб твою мать. Вот это. Снаряга. Хуйня. Редкостная. Это мне надо.
Seen this many plants here before. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Это да, наверное? Так, смотрим. Да, родился. Ебать, гипогрифы, блядь, охуенные. Да маленькие. Поняла. Вот ты какой маленький. Кушай, кушай. Никого не слушай. Большой. Мамка ты наша. Родила. Вот бегает, носится. Молодец. Ну ёб твою мать. Так. Зырик, наверное. Пустой. Опа, пузырик. Кто играться будет с пузыриком? Ну, что тебя? Тебя почистять? Ну, давай, чещем. Чещем. Да. Покорми, давай покормим, а. Куси-куси. Покемон, а. Да, молодцы. Так, теперь давай ты сюда, ты. Так, переместить.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Переместить. Так, все. А теперь по заданию. Задание. Только гладюсь. Забытое яйцо. Место расположения на карту. Вот перемещение туда. А, сейчас, я понял. Если подождем, тогда мы шляпнику сходим по-быренькому. Эй, шляпа. Шляпа. Шляпа.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Блять, у тебя чё, серьезно нету нихуя нормальных вещей? Нападение. Качество. Хочу, братан.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure.
Так, теперь что мне надо тут?
Whenever you're about.
I'll fix him.
Серьезно, вот что так. Там бам. А, есть, все. Ай, блядь. Ну, пока что так.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Так. Мясо на нарезке.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Красивый.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howard for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Я понял.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
She doesn't seem to have spotted us yet. Imperial!
Я не могу.
I wonder how many they brought to capture. Almost 10 usually.
Prepare her.
Fantastic.
She is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a
Watch your step.
Oh, to pick off a grab horn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that?
Идите сюда.
Well, there's no time left now. Watch out! Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy. It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair her.
We can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Ты боялась.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horndale Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Таланты, так, таланты. Ой. Фигня какая-то. Там задание.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Так, ладно. Так вот сделаю. У меня осталась она. И все.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominous in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Ну,
We need to
пойдем
see
на
what
них.
they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
Know which one I'd choose?
Да, я отсюда сделаю это.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Давай так. Давай, наверное. Вот так.
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Loyalists are in here. Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Confringo! Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venom. Material qualities are in. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Repair!
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Heckett would be proud.
She would at that.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
Мне всякую хуйню подсовывают.
Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from rules for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
What was that? An intruder! I won't rest. Take him.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Confringo!
Revelio, above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Confringo!
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Revelio.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
German. Sebastian.
Ну, блять, простите, ребят.
More of this mystery. Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Confringo!
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Заебал, погоди, блядь. Хули ты...
I hope Professor Fit...
I believe my next broom.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's alright. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another...
What do you...
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when searching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
То есть ты...
Блять, на мой дом напали гоблины с браконьерами, мне чуть не описали бабушку. Так да ладно, похуй, пойдем поговорим с кентаврами, кентавры дадут их пизды, блять. Блять, попи, блять, пиздец, блять. Опять я последнее отношение. Так. Сейчас я куплю, погоди. Не нравится мне твоя морда, пошел нахер.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
Бать, да ты охренел? 4000, блять.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Бать, это дороговато, блять. Погоди, это свитки. Трава. Это бабка. Значит, нам сюда. Насколько помню, да. Ой-ой.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
Я могу их сам фармить. То есть я могу тебе
I mind seeing you
продать.
here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Мне надо купить у тебя кое-кого. Кого? Потерянный ребенок. Я стану водопадом, падением с высоты.
It's you! Thank you again for finding the monster. I never...
Я не хочу разгадывать вот это вот.
Expelliarmus! Revelio! Alarmora! Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Bombard. Revelio. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
I think there were dogs yolks as well.
Жалко то, что как в обычке нельзя, то есть во время боя.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora. I'm now done.
Revelio.
Так, 7-я.
Revelio.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Давайте на этом мы закончим. Всем спасибо. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки. Также не забывайте проверять, есть ли колокольчик у вас, потому что в последнее время YouTube моросит, дает уведомления. Так что всем пока-пока и до новых встреч в Хогварсе.